Look, I've spent the last decade building digital Spark studios from zero to now multiple 7 figures a year. And here's what I've learned about marketing along the way. While everyone's chasing the latest AI tool and burning money on content that looks identical to their competitors, there's one video type that AI can never replicate. And the businesses that master this are about to dominate their markets. Here's something that most people don't realize. We're living in the biggest testimonial opportunity window in history, but it's closing fast. Think about it. AI can now create stunning visuals, write compelling copy, and even generate entire marketing campaigns. What used to be exclusively reserved for Fortune 500 companies with unlimited budgets is now available to everyone. So what's the differentiator now? Trust. Trust is now the most valuable commodity in marketing. And building trust through real human stories produced at scale is the unfair advantage for businesses willing to act now. Legacy companies have decades of brand equity built into culture, but smaller businesses can level the playing field by systematically capturing and distributing authentic customer transformations. Let me blow your mind with some science that changes everything about how you think about testimonials. UCLA's Brain Imaging Center used fMRI scans to discover something incredible. When people watch testimonial videos, their brains activate in the same regions as if they were personally experiencing the transformation. It's called embodied simulation. The prospects literally feel what the customer felt. They trigger mirror neurons that create what researchers call empathetic conversion. Prospects don't just hear about the success, they neurologically experience it. But here's what most people miss. Not all testimonials trigger this response. There's a specific psychology and structure that makes testimonials impossible to ignore. Stanford research reveals that there's an actual hierarchy. Level 1. Generic testimonials, great service, 5 stars. These are worthless. Level 2, specific results. They increased our revenue by 40%, better, but missing emotional connection. Level 3, transformation stories. These follow the neurological pattern: challenge, discovery, journey, transformation. Let me show you the difference. Instead of great HVAC service, imagine this. Before calling Tom's team, our house was unbearable during the Houston summer. We were spending $400 plus monthly on electricity and still couldn't get comfortable. I was honestly skeptical about the investment. We'd been burned by contractors before, but when Tom explained his system and showed us the energy audit, something clicked. The installation took exactly 2 days like promised. The crew protected all of our furniture and cleaned up completely each day. My neighbor even commented that she couldn't tell that major work was happening except for the truck in the driveway. Now, our first month's bill was $180, and we're actually comfortable. My wife said it best: "I can't believe we waited so long to do this. This was the best investment that we've made on our home." Do you see the difference? That testimonial addresses the cost concerns, skepticism about contractors, professionalism, timeline, and results. It's a complete sales conversion disguised as a customer story, and it triggers every psychological principle we just discussed. So, here's where most businesses completely mess this up. They treat testimonials as an afterthought. They wait months after service completion, and then they send some awkward email like, "Hey, would you mind writing us a quick review?" Harvard Business School research shows customer satisfaction peaks within 24 to 72 hours of service completion and then declines 34% each week. This creates what I call the golden window. Most businesses wait weeks or even months when emotions have cooled and details have faded. That's backwards. Here's my generic approach that generates between 10 to 15 testimonials monthly. Step 1. Set expectations during the sales process. Part of how we maintain our high standards is documenting our clients' success stories. This helps our families facing similar challenges find the right solution. Step 2. Capture testimonials within 48 hours using automated sequence that feel personal but not robotic. Step 3. Use the 3-question interview framework that consistently generates transformation stories. These 3 questions are: walk me through your situation before we started working together. What was your experience like working with our team? And how do you feel about your situation now compared to how you were before? These 3 questions naturally create a challenge, journey, transformation narrative that makes testimonials irresistible. Now, here's where most people think they need to spend thousands of dollars on professional video production. That's the old way of thinking. Post-COVID changed everything. Audiences now prefer genuine human connection over expensive studio production. 73% of consumers report that authentic, unpolished video feels more trustworthy than highly produced content. Your iPhone can shoot video that rivals professional cameras from 5 years ago. And with a $50 microphone and basic lighting, you can create testimonials that outperform $10,000 agency productions. The most authentic testimonials often look authentic because authenticity trumps production value every time. The key isn't equipment, it's timing and system. Capture emotions while they're hot. Use simple setups that feel conversational and focus on the story and not the cinematography. Virtual testimonials work incredibly well too. Zoom testimonials are now globally accepted, and they often produce more honest, relaxed responses because customers are in the comfort of their own environments. And so here's where it gets really exciting. One testimonial isn't just one piece of content, it's a content ecosystem. From one single testimonial interview, you can create a 3-minute full testimonial for your website, 6 30-second social media clips, written testimonials for proposals, case study content for sales presentations, email signature quotes, LinkedIn posts and stories, before and after graphics and quotes. That's 15+ marketing assets from one conversation. But the real ROI comes from systematic collection. Companies with 50+ testimonials convert 89% better than those with fewer than 10. When generating 10 to 15 testimonials monthly, you're not just creating content, you're building an unstoppable social proof machine. Think of it as a flywheel. Let me share a real example. One of my clients implemented this system and went from 3 testimonials per year to 12 testimonials per month. Their close rate increased from 23% to 67%, and their average project value increased by 40% because prospects saw them as the premium choice in their market. Creating testimonials is only half of the battle. Strategic distribution is where the real magic happens. You need different testimonials for different stages of the customer journey. For the awareness stage, you want authority testimonials, from credible sources to established legitimacy. For the consideration stage, process testimonials showing positive experience and addressing fears. For the decision phase, results testimonials with specific ROI and outcomes. And for the post-purchase, success testimonials that reinforce their decision to generate referrals. Place them strategically across your touchpoints: website homepage, proposal presentations, email signature, social media, sales conversations, and even voicemails. Every interaction should include relevant social proof. The businesses dominating their markets aren't necessarily the best at what they do, but they are the best at proving what they do through systematic customer stories. Let me save you from the biggest mistake I see. Mistake number 1 is asking for testimonials instead of offering to document success stories. Frame it as a community service, not as a business favor. Mistake number 2, generic questions that produce generic responses. Use the emotional journey framework I shared. Mistake number 3 is waiting too long. Strike while the satisfaction is hot, within 48 hours. Mistake number 4 is not having a system. One-off testimonials won't move the needle, but a systematic, consistent collection will. Mistake number 5, focusing on features instead of the transformation. Nobody cares about your process. They care about how you will improve their life. Mistake number 6 is treating testimonials as one-time content instead of building content ecosystems from each story. Here's exactly what to do after this video. This week, audit your customer testimonials. How many do you have? Where were they collected? Do they follow the transformation structure? Next week, set up your golden window system with automated outreach sequences and 3-question interview framework. Week 3, conduct your first systematic testimonial interview and create your content ecosystems. Week 4, implement your strategic distribution across your customer touchpoints. Within 90 days, you should have more than 15 powerful testimonials working 24/7 to build trust and drive conversions. And remember this, while your competitors are burning money on ads that people skip and AI-generated content that looks like everyone else's, you can be building assets that appreciate over time and can never be replicated. Your customers are already having transformations. Your job is simply to capture them and share them as success stories systematically. The window is open now, but it won't stay open forever. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe because I share strategies like this every week to help business owners build systematic growth without the marketing BS. And if you want the complete testimonial collection system, including templates and frameworks, check out the link in the description. Your next customer is watching someone else's testimonial right now, and make sure the next one that they watch is yours.